I don't feel good. My stomach hurts. I just ate. I'm gonna be posting. Hi, OGJ. Love you.
Mine's are in the laundry basket.
We just came back from eating Chinese food. I want to be posting it, an actual video instead of a live. I'm gonna be posting it, and I don't know what happened. Soon as I got in the car, my stomach was just like, oof. So I'm just relaxing. I'm here in Honolulu at my mom's house. Oh, GJ, I hope you're having a good day. I hope your day's going well. I'm pretty sure it's food poisoning. Because I don't know though. Because I have a really sensitive stomach. When I was younger, I used to have a lot of ulcers because of stress. But I eat, like, despite the fact that you see me right on my videos, like, majority of the time, I'm not, to be honest, laid my old man to rest today, but it's life. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry that you're going through that, and yeah. And you're over here telling me to cheer up. Hi, Tiron. Shalom, shalom, brother. Auntie, where uncle? Uncle? Uncle's not here. It's only auntie right now. I hope you guys are having a really good day. I'm resting right now. My stomach is sore. Kaglar Karaman says fire peach, peach, cucumber. Mamush Tesema says, I don't know what that is. Auntie, where's boyfriend? You guys want the tea. I'm here in Honolulu. I was showing OGJ earlier. This is my old room, guys. When I was in college, I would be sleeping in this room. Ex-boyfriend or me? What do you guys recommend when you have a sore stomach? Like, seriously, you know, when your stomach is starting to bubble and it's painful. My stomach really hurts. But you guys will be seeing my mukbang. I'm actually editing a video. What? I'm gonna edit and post. I'll be back home tomorrow. And yeah, I just want to come on here and see my people, see my family. Hi, Ren. Thank you guys for coming in and joining the live. What's a topic that you guys want to talk about, guys? Somebody, yes, I am doing better. I'm resting still. I took an antacid. So thank you. What's a topic that somebody put in the chat, an interesting topic? Hot tea. Yes. You know, my mom has a lot of tea. With you, hugs. Oh, you guys are sweet. What does the tattoo mean? Which one? This one is a tribal. This one is my name. Monte Alegre. That's my last name. Monte Alegre. Happy hill, happy mountain. But in Hawaii, we have tribals. We do a lot of native tattoos. But I got this in my BC era, before Christ era. So which country? I'm from Hawaii. Yeah, so yeah, it didn't even really hurt, to be honest. I have a high tolerance for pain, so I didn't feel a thing. Somebody put in the chat an interesting topic. Something that's Kagler Karaman says dance, while Edit says die. What does that mean? Is that hi? Is that hello? In another language? Is die? I hope you don't mean, I don't know what that means. Joseph Willingham says, of course, you're a woman and I respect how much pain y'all can go through. Yes, you understand. Well, you empathize. As women, we can handle a lot of pain. So if you're a mother, I feel like that's, having contractions is probably the worst. So tattoos is kind of like nothing. But Miss Cook's lives abundant life and gifts from Akura. Thank you for the kind words, Ren. Appreciate it. Just stop to say hello and I'll catch you later. Okay, my dear, please, I really hope that you're having a better day. I'm so sorry about your husband. And just know that you're not alone. I know it probably may feel like that, you know, but God has your back, you know. Okay, it's wasting time. While it says die, we shouldn't put live small kids wasting time. Please off live. Okay. Joseph Willingham says, what is your favorite dish to make? I would say, that's a really good question. Okay, so my favorite dish to make, what we call here in Hawaii, it's honto rice, but it's like a Puerto Rican style gandure rice. I like making that, and I like making a really good, just like a simple fried chicken on the side. So yummy. What happened to the light? So, oh, I'm so sorry you put your dad to rest. I'm so sorry. Okay, now I understand. I'm so sorry, OGJ. I'm sorry to hear about your dad. I hope your family's healing through this time. I'm an old man, not like boyfriend. Oh, okay. Because here we call our other half old man. Like, oh, that's my old man. So to us, well, I've been raised to know that old man is like boyfriend. But I'm so sorry about your dad. Honestly, I don't think I've ever had complaints about my cooking, but I wouldn't say I'm an amazing cook. I would say that I love to put all of my love into cooking. You know, it makes me really happy to be able to feed other people and see that they get to just enjoy food. Renji says, prayers and condolences out to your dad, brother. God bless you and your ohana. OGJ, that was love to you about your dad. So we wish you aloha oi. Goodbye. Take care. I'm going to turn on the light, guys. It's too dark in here. Oh, look at that. Supporting each other in this live. Amazing. Danielle Muñeco says, hello, nice to meet you, and you look beautiful with respect. Thank you. Thank you for being respectful. Thank you. Renji says, cooking is a hidden gem for sure. It is. OGJ, like and subscribe. Yes, guys, like and subscribe. Joseph Willingham, when they come back for a second, that's how you know. For me, yes, and definitely when you Mom, can you turn on the light, please? Thank you.
So I put the clothes in the washer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you're gonna take care of them?
Yes, I will. It says when they come back for a second, that's how you know it's amazing. So how I can tell if people really like my food is if nobody's talking while they're eating my food. If it's dead silent and nobody's saying anything and everybody's just sitting down eating, that's how you know the food's really, really good. But definitely if they come back for seconds, Joseph is right. Renji says, stay blessed, OJ McNutt. You will be in our prayers. Aloha. Oh. Support each other. Thank you. Tanya Muñeco says, it looks much better with light. Enjoy your meal. Eat delicious food. Love. Mahalo. Muchas gracias. Thank you. The food was really good. It's Chinese food. And I had, I normally do not eat pork. By all means, I do not. But I did have a little bit of pork because it was in the wontons. And it was, made my stomach hurt. While edits, aunties were uncle photo. I don't know what that means. Joseph Willingham, what time is it there? It's 7:33. 7:33 right now. Life is good. Hi. Hi, brother. The most peaceful person on the internet. Here's a big hug and a smile from California. Aloha. Aloha oi. Mahalo. Mahalo. Thank you. Renji said, what's your most favorite side of Oahu? That's a good question. I would say the windward side of Oahu. Kahalu, Kaneohe, Kahana, Ka'ava. All of those areas is my favorite. Let me put up the brightness. There we go. Life is good. How are you? I'm blessed and highly favored. And I hate, that's so corny. But let me start over. I'm very, very good. I finally got to pick up my kids from their summer camp. So I flew to another island and I'm going to fly back home. I just ate. I'm going to be editing a video of eating this Chinese food. So I'm doing really well. I got to spend time with my parents and love on them and play Uno with my kids. So I'm very good. How are you? How are you doing? Joseph Willingham says it's 2 a.m. here in Florida. Oh my gosh. Are you not tired? Are you not going to go to sleep? Or you can't sleep? Are you having a hard time sleeping? Or do you normally stay up till 2? Because I'm a grandma. I'll go to bed by 10. Renji says, any favorite beaches and restaurant close to heart? Favorite beach, I would say, I grew up on the North Shore side of Oahu. If anybody knows surfing or anything about surfing culture, you know, the North Shore side of Oahu is where it's at when it comes to surfing. That's where Pipeline is. So I've always had a love for Pipeline, for Sunset, for just that whole side of the island. But I always love Kahana Bay. Danielle Muñeco says, "Hey, I want to get a tattoo on my neck. It hurts a lot. Is there an aesthetic for tattoos?" Absolutely. I don't know. I'm a little bit so with the tattoos just because you know, of my own beliefs. I know that it's against, you know, my own beliefs to be putting tattoos. Again, I got these tattoos before I, you know, started walking righteously. But I don't have any judgment towards people with tattoos, you know, like if it's something that you want to do, just make sure that it's because it's permanent, make sure that you really want it. And I will go into the situation, like, or whoever you find to do your tattoo, because it's like such in close proximity to your neck. Make sure that they have, you know, a good spirit. Make sure that they have a good energy. Make sure that they're pure. Like, don't allow anybody to tattoo you and touch your body if they just have a negative spirit, because all of that goes into the exchange, you know, like you're bleeding and they're touching your blood. Like, this is so I that's my advice to you, is if you're going to be doing that, making sure it's somebody that, you know, you feel like good energy with, and that they have a good spirit. But I wouldn't be too afraid of the pain. I feel like we all go through pain, and you know, we all get our ass handed to, you know, we all get our ass kicked at some point. So I'm sure, Danielle, you've experienced pain, you know, probably worse than a tattoo. Most of us have, you know. So if you want to do it, you know, if it makes you happy, do it. As long as it makes you happy, you can live with it, you know. Renji said, "Why edits Kalamai?" Kalamai means huh. Joseph Willingham, "We were just chilling. I'm normally in bed early, but it's the weekend, so no work in the morning, not enough hours in the day time." I agree. I don't have to work tomorrow, but I'm still a grandma. I go to bed super early. I can't hang, you guys. I wish I could stay up to 2, because I feel like you could do so much more with your time when you can stay up late. There's other things you can do, so I'm interested to know how you're able to stay up so late. Do you sleep in, or do you wake up early? Life is good said, "I'm great. Just got from my nephew's 4th day birthday party. Happy birthday to nephew." Mm. Happy birthday, happy birthday. I love I love kids. I never thought that I would say that, but I actually love children. In the most humble way, I feel more comfortable and less judged around children than I do around adults. And I say that very humbly, because kids will tell you the truth about yourself. If you're a foul person, they'll tell you. You know, they have no filter. So I like to ask kids questions that I know they'll tell me the truth about. And plus, you know, they're just they really kids will remind you that life is not that serious. And their vulnerability to, because they're in a stage where they're not independent. They have to depend on other people, like their parents, their family. And there's something very precious about people that, or children that are in a vulnerable state. They see life differently. And that's the way that I see my relationship with God is, to him, I'm his child. So, you know, um, it's very humbling to know that you don't have all the answers. It's very humbling to know that in times where you need to ask someone for help, that they have the answers, and they have the provisions, and they have the things to, that you can't give yourself. And I don't have all the answers. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, mean, you know what I mean? So there's something very precious about recognizing the humility in children. Danielle says, "Thank you so much, darling. I love you. You're unique, darling. Oh, thank you for the kind words." Kaglar Karaman says, "Dance. Dance. Life is good. I love kids too. My nephew is my guy. Period." Is it your sister's son, or your brother's son? How, like, you know what I mean? Or is it like a family, you know what I mean? Oh, okay, so sister. That's good that you show up for your nephew and your family like that. Joseph Willingham says, "Trust me, I'm tired, but I'm kind of interested in listening to you, even though we are two completely different strangers." Right? It's crazy how you can connect with people and you don't even know them. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You know? Life is good, said Leilani. Do you have any other social media? Okay. I don't have an Instagram, guys. I don't. Okay, cool uncle. I don't have an Instagram because, like I said before, it's too fleshly. There's too many temptations to look at naked women, to look at and compare my life to other people's lives. Like, I know myself, I know my own brain, I know the boundaries of my heart, and I don't want my heart to be hardened. And I'm telling you guys right now, if a woman like me was on a platform like that, it's not that I'm not able to be loyal to my own self and my own, but I just think that why would I put myself in a situation that I am having the temptations to be kind of wavering, with my own morals. And I think that what's important to me is that the moments that I'm living right now, the social interactions that I'm having in real life, to me, it's more important to make an influence on your day-to-day life than just focus on influencing or sharing your life on social media. Because I don't know, I just think it's more powerful to be able to talk to a person face to face in real life, and you know how you want to influence them in a positive way or uplift them in a positive way, to me is more genuine than for me to just be like taking pictures. You know what I mean? Does that make sense, friends? I don't know. So for that reason, I don't have any other platforms. You know? Life is good said, yep, you are the cool uncle, Renji. She is one of a kind, Joseph. I don't have one either, but if you had it, I would get it. Yes, IG can be the devil. David Thomas said, period, life is good. Hello, that's what I was trying to do. Yeah, guys, you gotta be careful, because the one thing that the devil will try to do is distract you. Try to distract you, and he'll send women that will come into your life. Let me tell you, brothers, he'll send women that'll come into your life and take everything. Take your time, take your energy, take your resources, take your money, take your love, and then turn around and just give it all out to everybody else. And meanwhile, you're trying to have a genuine relationship with the person, but they're fraudulent. And then because you're attracted to what you see on IG, we always have these premeditated thoughts and assumptions of what we think our dream girl or dream guy should be. And when we finally come into contact with people that may look that way or be that certain type of way, it's nothing of what you would even want in a partner. And that's why I said social media, it can be used as a tool, but it's a big way to just be fleshly, guys. And I'm just not in that business. Like, we need more righteous men and women. We need more men that are standing up to and being men, and we need more women that understand the values of what it means to be a woman. and I raised 2 children. So that's very important to me to set that example in my community, that I'm not frolicking and acting a fool on social media and selling my soul. For what? Man cannot save me on the day of judgment. Do you understand these things? Does anybody understand these things? So why would I sell my soul for validation from humans? It makes no sense. It is better to guard your heart. And if that means you don't have those 1,000 followers, if that means you don't have 10,000 guys or 10,000 girls looking at you and say, oh, he's so hot and he has money, and just all of that, like, you don't need that. You don't need it. I'm going to stop because I'm going to start preaching and I don't need to be doing all of that. Not tonight. You know? Joseph Willingham, you're definitely saying it. Mahalo. Thank you. Life is good said. Very, very true. Yes, brother. Yes. And you know what's so sad to me is a lot of men, I feel, are so traumatized from their encounters, their social encounters with women. And a lot of women are very guarded with men, that there's not enough examples, whether in your community or in your family, of what it means to have platonic social interactions with the opposite sex without sex being the center of those interactions. You understand? I think it's perfectly natural to be attracted to the opposite sex, but I feel like this generation, these younger generations, need to really understand that so like what I'm saying is, like, a lot of times I deal with like adolescents, right, in my career, and the way that they communicate to each other is so disrespectful, you know? And the bar is set in such a way where there's no common respect for each other, and they don't know how to communicate heart to heart. So everything is so degrading, you know? And it's not just adolescents, it's like the younger kids that I hear talking and saying the most vile things. And it's very sad, you know? It's very, very sad. So if you have, like, life is good, you know, you have your nephew, you know, and he's in your life, that's a blessing, because that's an opportunity for him to see you interact in loving relationships, whether it's with yourself, whether it's with your sister, your other half, or whatever. Yeah, I don't play around with that. I don't even look at that. That's the one thing I don't like about coming on live. I don't know if you've noticed that, but you know, when you're scrolling on the live, everybody's doing tarot cards. And it's like, I rebuke that in the mighty name of Jesus. But I don't know. And you know what that tells me, though? Because I'm not judging. Is the sun about to set? Oh, there is it morning. Let me show you. It's outside. It's about to set. It's setting right now. It's going to be nighttime. You know what that tells me? Because I've thought about this, you know, especially with people that do tarot cards, and in the most humble way, okay? I'm saying this in the most humble way. When people are doing tarot cards, think about it. Actually think about it. They're looking for an answer, right? And even though what they're looking for, they don't really necessarily know what portals they're opening, and they don't really necessarily understand the spiritual aspect of what they are doing. What that tells me is the heart desires to know. the heart desires to know things. They just don't know the source to ask. You understand? And because they do these tarot cards, they get a spirit of confusion and witchcraft. And so the thing, that's why in the word it says there's familiar spirits, right, brother? There's familiar spirits, and not a lot of these people that are psychics, right, or they do the tarot cards, they're communicating with these familiar spirits. And what are familiar spirits? What are they? They're familiar. That's why the word speaks about these things. That's why you see people that have alcoholism in their family, molestation in their family, you know, witchcraft in their family, because it's familiar and it follows them, you know. That's why when you call someone who says that they're a psychic and they're communicating with spirits, they're saying back to you, oh, well, you know, I just heard that you're going to go, you know, on a trip and there's a guy in your life and this guy is a good guy and you're going to marry him. It's because they're communicating with familiar spirits. And those familiar spirits that will communicate with these people that are basically speaking to Satan, they're familiar with what you have going on. You know what I mean? And that's how they're able to, that's how people get caught up in, oh my gosh, how did you know that? Oh my gosh, like, that's so on point. It's on point because they're talking to Satan. Clock it. Clock it. They don't know they're talking to Satan. They don't know. And that's what he does, is he masks himself into all of these things. But at the end of the day, you know, people that practice that type of stuff, I don't make judgment. Who am I to judge? It's just, you want answers, but you don't know the source. You're not asking from the right source. So, Daveland Tomas, Life is Good said, how are you? How are you? She wants me to turn the light off outside. I mean, so you guys can see all the lights. David Tomas, the chat wants to know how you're doing. Chat wants to know. Joseph Gibb said, you're definitely a wonderful woman, a mom, a human being, a daughter, all of the above. Mahalo. And so are you. Well, you're not a woman or a daughter or all of the above, but you're just as amazing and gifted and blessed, you know? I hope you know that, and I hope that you have somebody in your life that reminds you and tells you how special that you are. I really do. I really hope that you have somebody that makes you feel, you know, good. Miss Tomas, are you in Hawaii? She is. She is, everybody. She is. She's my number one. She is my moderator because she understands the vision of where I'm trying to go. You guys, I'm not trying to create a place that is apart from righteousness. I'm trying to create a place that allows people to come, just come, and maybe share a testimony, share information, you know, share your story, you know, say something that's real in the chat, Say something that's true. Say something, if you need to get something off of your chest, that would be the time to be asking people for prayer here. We're not trying to be religious. We're just trying to be, you know what I mean? Family. That's what family does. Some of us, you know, including myself, you know, we have issues with family members, but it can be people that you don't even know, like me, that you feel connected to, that you feel support and you feel love, you know? And that's very important for me to be that, an advocate, a cheerleader, a loving person, and just support people in all that I can, right? And so that's the kind of presence that I'm trying to create here. I'm not on some hippy dippy stuff. Like, we're not gonna go rocking around hugging trees, okay? But family. And that's why I like to cook. Because when you cook for people, it brings each other together. You know what I mean? We all need food. Tree hugger, Joseph. Real recognize, real, you don't have to explain. Okay. Thank you. Life is Good said we all need to link up one time in Maui at Mama's Fish House. How about September? Ren, where are you, Ren? Life is Good says Mama's Fish House. You got brother Ren, and he loves Mama's Fish House. I don't know where Ren went, but if he's still in the chat, brother from Life is Good is saying in September. So clock it, Ren. Remember that. Yes, Ren loves Mama's Fish House. He's been telling me how amazing it is. Life is Good say Jay Will. We're gonna chicken soup for the soul, Davelin. Davelin, can I tell you how amazing you are? Thank you for supporting me. Thank you. Thank you for being there for me and loving me, even through my darkest times. Thank you. Mama's Fish House, September 1st. I have the time. Did you look at the menu? Life is Good. Have you looked at the menu? Have you been there before? That's one question. Have you been there before? And if you've never been there before, have you looked at the menu? Okay, so you already know. What's your favorite thing to eat there? Joseph, there will always be light at the end of the tunnel. Yes. But don't you just want to, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm in an era because I'm older now. We're not, like, life isn't, I'm just happy to breathe. You know what I mean? Do you ever wake up and you're just like, I'm still here? For me, I feel like that's how I feel today. Like, I'm still in shock that I'm still alive. Huh? There's been so many times where, like, I've almost, you know, God almost took me home. So for me to wake up, a person like me to wake up, a person that, I don't know, like, I just didn't see the purpose in living for a very long time. For me, a person like me to wake up and just be grateful. Do you know what I mean? Just be grateful for the most simple things. The sun on my skin. I don't know about you guys, but, like, when it rains and then all of a sudden there's a really sunny day, I appreciate when the sun hits my skin. I love the way that it feels. I love the warmth. I love the embrace. I love everything about simple things. And having those simple thoughts and those practices of humility, it really has changed my perspective on how I live my life today. Life is Good said they had this steak and that was wait, they had this steak that was cut up in mango with like red onion and peppers last time I was there, which was during COVID. They didn't have that anymore. He also said, I eat anything. Mahi mahi, no shrimp. No scrimps? You don't eat the cockroaches of the ocean? You don't eat shrimp? Oh, okay. I love a good mahi mahi and ono. With the mango with red onion and peppers? What? That sounds fire. That sounds so good. You guys are gonna make me want to eat more. I cannot. But it's forbidden. Also, am I right? I believe you. Because I'm a mango freak. And I love steak. But the two together, I don't know, brother. I might have to. But you said that they don't even have it. How are you going to tell me all of this and they don't have it? You can't tell your big back sister about mango and steak and they don't have it anymore. I hope they do. Ranji says Nick's Fish Market, Ono Opa Ahi, and special snappers, delicious dishes. I don't think I've ever had snapper before. I don't think I've ever tried it. Spanish in your genetics, mango and fish sauce. Mom, Devlon, mango and fish. I don't like fish sauce with mango, but I do like mango. You're doing... Not the fish sauce. Not the fish sauce with mango, darling. Renji, yes, a snapper with lemon, butter, caper, sauce, mashed puree, and steamed veggies. I don't know about fish and mashed potatoes. I'm not sure about that. I don't know about fish and mashed potatoes. Fish and rice I can do. But I don't know about mashed potatoes and fish. I don't know. Renji says, and yes, Mama Patis. You guys are some Filipinos in this chat. Everybody, there's a bunch of Filipinos in this chat. There's a bunch of Filipinos, just so everybody knows. They're talking about mangoes and patis and rice. Moment of silence for the Filipinos in this chat. Nah, I'm also Filipino too, so I'm a mixed plate. Oh, he said sub rice. LOL. Life is good. They had the mango and steak in 2014 when I went, but 2020, no. Oh, so you were there kind of recently then. Funny you should be in Maui this year. Interesting. Why Maui? Have you been to any of the other islands? Life is good. Are you interested in the other islands? Or is Maui your favorite island? I'm interested to know. David Tomas said, why whisper you into chop suey so beautiful? You know what? Filipino lady. You know what? Filipino lady in the chat. Mabuhay. Mabuhay, Devlin. Life is good. There is a fish house in Paya, like on the corner downtown there. I'm convinced that life is good is a Hawaiian, just like us. I'm getting Hawaiian vibes from Life is Good because he knows all the spots. You might have some Hawaiian somewhere in your bones. Dahil sa'yo. What does that mean, Devlin? Devlin, what does dahil sa'yo mean? Life is good. I can't remember the name, but the other restaurant was downtown Lahaina across from the banyan tree. He knows. This man's a Hawaiian. This man's coming back home to his native land to eat fish and steak with mangoes. Daveland, what does dahi sayo mean? What does that mean? Mahal kital. What does that mean? Ate. Dahi sayo means absolutely. My love. That's what it means? I thought mahal meant my love. Whew. Oh, it's okay. You're still family. You don't need to be Hawaiian to be family. We don't care what you are, as long as you have a heart. As long as you have a heart and soul, we don't care what you are. You're welcome. You're welcome in our family. And the fact that you like to eat, that's enough. If you like to eat, we can be family. Big backs united. Devlin Thomas says, you still a bro. Renji's a place that was upstairs. Renji, is that the place that was upstairs? Inquiring minds want to know. Where was 808 Grinds Cafe? I'm gonna lay down. I should watch a movie. No shrimp, no pork, and you got me. We got you. You don't have to eat shrimp, and you don't have to. You just don't like pork. See, I don't really like pork either. I don't like what it does to my body. I don't like the way that I feel after I eat pork. And I don't necessarily like the taste of pork. So I understand not wanting to eat pork. Definitely. I what you call a cobra head back. I don't have a big back. I cobra head back. LOL. What is a I'm trying to picture a cobra head back. David said pork's not good. It's not good for inflammation. It's not. If you can eat turkey, or if you can eat fish, if you can eat more vegetables, it's better to eat that than to be eating so much meat, you know? I feel like as a society, we eat too much damn meat. Some of you guys need to walk around and start eating vegetables. Start picking up fruits off of the tree and eating it as a snack. Why are we conditioning our children to just be eating candy and ice cream and fake fruits and roll-up bars? Like, just eat the damn fruit. It's naturally sweet. It's much more nutritious. And why do we need to eat 3 times a day? Our body can sustain, well, for me, my body can sustain just eating once. You know, I can literally just eat once a day and not eat breakfast, not eat lunch. But if I am eating lunch, then I'm eating like real lightly, you know, like a protein pancake. Literally 1 protein pancake. And then I'll have dinner. And if I have dinner, it'll be potato. You know? Or something really light. Rarely will you see when I'm at my house eating 3 square meals a day. It's not gonna happen. I don't think it's necessary to be eating 3 times. But I mean, I'm not judging anybody. I'm just saying, like, I don't think that you need that much food to be able to survive every single day. I think that society conditions us to be that we need to be eating a lot, you know, all in one time. For what? I mean, working out. Oh, okay. Cobra back, like working out. I was a little bit confused. That's good. That's good that you work out. Working out is very important. I really support that. You know, see, you get it. I had a brother from Jamaica tell me, why am I taking vitamin C when I can just eat oranges? Just eat the fruit. Why are we, what's up with all the supplements, you know? So I agree. I think your brother is onto something. But I feel like in the Caribbean, or especially in island, you know, oceanic areas, it's more common to be, I wouldn't say for Hawaii, but I would say, like, what I've noticed with Caribbean cultures, a lot of them are vegetarian. And they eat very, very healthy. And I don't mean healthy as in, like, they're taking supplements, but yes, I do. Junior said, eat to live, not live to eat. I love that. I love the fact that you said that, Junior. And that's so true. You know? Life is good. Yep. She said, Junior, that part. I eat a light breakfast and dinner, and that's it. Life is good. Say, do you fast? Okay, Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, because of my job, I don't eat breakfast. and I don't eat lunch. Rarely. I will bring something if I'm absolutely starving, but for the most part, I'll have like a yogurt and honey. Straight plain yogurt. No, like, I don't eat the yogurt that has like all of the stuff in it, you know what I mean? I eat literally straight plain disgusting yogurt. There's like no flavor, no nothing, just straight yogurt. And I add some Jewish like honey, and that'll be what I eat. If I don't have yogurt, I eat and I make a protein pancake. And I will literally pick at it if I have to. So by the time that I come home is my first meal, and which is technically dinner, right? So I do fast. I think the longest I fasted was until maybe around like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then by 5 o'clock I'm eating my first meal. And I don't feel weak. I don't feel weak. It's just I've conditioned my body and my mind to not look at food as I look at food as an energy source, you know. But when I do cook a really good meal, I appreciate everything, the spices, the textures. Like, I love food, but I'm trying to be healthy too. Life is good, said Ren. Look what he said. He said Pullets gave me that back. Life is good, said I love fruit. And yes, they do. David says, aloha everyone. God bless. It's been a pleasure. It's been aloha everybody. God bless. Need to go. It's been a pleasure. Where you gotta go? Where you going? Tutu. Where you going? Yeah, so I fast Monday through Friday. And plus, you know, when I'm working with clients, I don't have time to eat. I don't have time to just sit down and have lunch. On days where I'm doing administrative work in the office, then yeah. And I'm doing paperwork, then yeah, I'll bring the protein pancake, or I'll eat 6 eggs. 6 eggs with a little bit of beans. Organic eggs though, not store-bought. Life is good. Try fasting for 30 days. Okay, so when you say fasting, I really need you to be specific. Like, what do you advise? And what are you specifically talking? Like, are you talking about food? Are you talking about like other types of fasting? You know how there's fasting from social media. We're talking about food, right? If you're talking about food, I really want to know, what do you mean when you say like fasting for 30 days? Because I'm actually interested to know. I would love to know what your thoughts are. And what do you do? If you fast, what do you do? What's your regimen? And what are the benefits? Wow, Junior too. Junior said, I love seafood, but I stay away from shellfish. Junior, Life is Good is allergic to shrimp. So he doesn't eat shrimp. I don't like oysters because of the texture. And I don't like mussels. And I don't like, I like shrimp though. Missy Thomas, God bless you. Oh, life is good. Egg whites. So just eat egg whites? Is that what you're saying? Like, just eat egg whites for 30 days? Junior, what kind of seafood do you like? Like, what is your favorite type of seafood? Like, obviously fish, right? During Ramadan. Fast the way a Muslim would fast during Ramadan. See, I don't know much about um, how Muslims would fast during Ramadan. That's interesting. So what does that mean? Like they don't eat, they just don't eat? I might have to just, you know what? I'm over here asking you questions and there's Google. Sorry. What are the spiritual and physical benefits and emotional benefits of fasting in such a way? I'm interested to know if you've done this fast, what are some of the benefits that you've experienced? Junior says, I eat breakfast before the sun comes up and eat when the sun is down. Okay, wait. I eat breakfast before the sun comes up and eat when the sun goes down. Why am I so slow? Six eggs. Okay, so if I know that I'm only going to have one meal. Okay, so this is how it works for me. If I take lunch and I'm eating something like eggs, right? I'm not going to eat dinner. So I'll eat the whole egg. I'll eat straight 6 eggs. And that'll be, in my mind, my dinner. Because I know if I'm actually eating food, I don't want to come home and eat food. I'd rather just have water. So yeah, when I'm on days that I know I'm going to be lifting heavy or doing like, like leg presses or whatever the case may be, I will eat the eggs. I'm not opposed to eating egg whites. I actually do enjoy eating egg whites though. No food or water from sun up. No food or water from sun up to sun down. Okay, maybe that's what Junior meant when he says that he eats breakfast before the sun comes up and he eats when the sun is down. Maybe that's what he means. A lot of praying, no food or water from... I feel like I could do that. I feel like I could do that. I feel like that's hard though. Like, that seems kind of gnarly to completely not have any water for a whole day, basically. But I feel like if you're, again, like the mind is so strong, you can condition your body into doing anything. So, if people that are Muslim can fast, especially during Ramadan, right? They can do that. I mean, it's not impossible. So, I'd be interested to see how my mind would change and my countenance would change and my body would change fasting in such a way. It'd be interesting. But you know what? I just wanted to say thank you guys. I need to go spend time with my kiddos and just be a mommy right now. Be a part of my family. Even though you guys are my family, it was such a good time. Life is good. Junior, Davelin, Ren, Renji, OGJ McNutt. Who else was in here? Joseph Willingham. All of the amazing people. Teron. All of the Danielle Muñeco. All of the amazing people that were in here. Thank you so much for sharing. Love and support. I'm gonna Okay, you're Muslim. Thank you for sharing that. God bless you for that. Well, you're welcome here. Most definitely welcome here. Sincerely, we welcome our Muslim brothers here. In fact, you know, so you must know peace then. You must know what peace is, living your lifestyle and having your beliefs. And, you know, that's really. Junior said, Assalamu alaikum. May Allah's protection protect you. It makes me happy to see that you guys are connecting. Assalamu alaikum. I don't know how to say that. I wish I knew how to say that. Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ameen. I think I said that wrong. Okay, you guys. Thanks for joining the live. Assalamu alaikum. I think I said that right. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. I pray that you guys, both of you, have a blessed night. Peace onto you. Peace onto my righteous brothers in the chat. Bye. Aloha.